Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The Black Accountant. It's your boy Mo. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and leave a comment of anything you want to see going forward. I kind of messed that up a bit. So today I want to talk a little bit about myself and kind of restructuring or rethinking why I started a YouTube channel and what I'm planning to really go for in 2021 overall, and kind of what my hopes are for the channel. So last year, back at the end of 2020 when I first started, I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do with the channel because there's so many things that I want to talk about and tackle, but at the same time, I don't want it to be a muddled and confused mess of an idea. I want to find a really good way to tackle everything I want to talk about, but just in a way that's better formatted or better suited to YouTube and figuring that out. So kind of going through my research and looking at a bunch of different videos or YouTube videos about how to grow your channel, what to talk about, things along those lines. I wanted to stay really authentic to myself, and I also want to I do want to get monetized in terms of YouTube, but at the same time, the money isn't the most important thing and the only reason I'm doing this channel. So I kind of wrote down on the side a couple of things that I really feel like are important. And I'm gonna start off by first giving a little bit more background about myself because I didn't do that in the first video. So my name is Muhammad Al Mahdi. I'm a Sudanese American. I'm the oldest son out of 7 kids, which is a lot. But I actually went to Cal State Northridge and graduated back in 2019. And I majored in accounting and management information systems. So going through that whole schooling and college process, I had initially started off in a bio major and decided to transition over to accounting. The reason being is that I felt I was better suited to business, and I didn't want to follow a path of, in a lot of African cultures, it's either you be a lawyer, you be a doctor, and there's no real in between. So when I decided to make that transition and I knew that I was still going to be attending college, I figured the degree in a business setting would, with the most bang for your buck, would be accounting. So that's kind of why I chose that. And as I went through, I really learned a lot about myself, more so than I did in terms of business. And it led me really to see the disparity in terms of minorities and high profit or lucrative careers and industries and businesses. So it really made me think, how can I contribute? How can I give back? And how can I find a way that speaks to a majority of people, or speaks in a really good way to get people more equipped and more ready to go into the workforce and to really achieve their dreams and goals. So without too much being said, I want to say this channel, at least The Black Accountant, when I first formed it, the name came from my brother-in-law, who thought it would be a really good idea to name it that because, obviously, number one, I'm Black. Number two, I have an accounting degree. And I want to kind of just give a little bit more of a forward. I don't have a CPA. I don't think I'm planning to necessarily get one, but I do have a lot of experience preparing people's taxes and a financial background, as I was saying. And my purpose behind this isn't to tell you exactly what to do, but more so, here's what the government says, here's what the IRS says, here's what typically happens in taxation or typically happens from an accounting perspective, so that you understand what that is and make your own informed decisions based off of that. So I would say the main purposes of this channel are to get you informed and ready financially from a personal finance perspective, a job readiness in terms of employment, whether that be you working for somebody or you starting your own business or your own creative process, and talking just a little bit more about, also from a finance perspective of investing, real estate, and then social justice. So, things along the lines of opinions and opening discussions on hard topics that I don't see too many people talking about. And these are all just pretty much my perspective, so that's what I'm trying to give here, if anything. So let me know if there's any very specific content that you do want to see. And I do really, really appreciate feedback. So the more comments that you leave about, hey, I think, your lighting might be off, or you might want to use a better microphone because I can't hear you, or the music that you're playing in the background is a little bit too loud for my taste. That kind of stuff really does help me improve the channel, improve my content, and hopefully gain a following in an organic fashion. So that way we can all kind of grow together, and this could be a little bit more of a new starting point. So just to recap everything, I'm just a 25-year-old former college student, just kind of hustling, trying to live a dream, and trying to bring everybody I can along with me. So as I learn more things, I want to go ahead and teach those things to you guys and move that forward in the process. So again, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and let me know how I can improve, and hopefully we see where this thing takes us.